All right. You want me to? You need me to do it again?
You need me to do it
Keep
again?
Keep it going.
Keep it fresh.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the 6th official episode of Bald with Glasses. We are going to have some good shit today, a little Ask a Friend, little Final Four, and a little bit of Dear John to close it out. We do have a little announcement. We have added, our family has grown. We have added a friend of ours, Tom, who was one of the early subscribers.
Absolute beautiful soul.
Absolutely beautiful soul.
So this is what Tom.
No, wait, hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Tom reached out to us saying if there was any way, this type of person Tommy is, just so you understand.
Get the full picture here.
He reached out to us and said, if there's any way, in any shape or form, I can help you guys with the process, let me know. And we said, yes, please.
We'll take all the help we can get.
All the help we can get. So, Tommy, show the people your beautiful face.
Perfect.
And we back.
Isn't he just a beautiful man?
Did you see that? Perfectly manicured beard.
So if you hear some hilarious laughter in the background,
yeah,
that's our friend Tom.
We wanted to let you know.
Yeah, fair
warning.
warning.
Think there was some sort of freaking hobo sitting outside. All right, so here we go. So we're kicking it off with Ask a Friend. We were very happy for our contributors last week.
Yes,
we have
shout out Aziz and Wolf for
Aziz
last time.
and Wolf. We have 2 more submissions this week. Another friend of his, another friend of mine. And I think we want to kick it off with those, right?
Yeah. I'll go with my guest appearance first and just a quick preface.
No, you did that last time.
Oh, you want to start? That's fine.
I want to go first.
Who we got?
Well, it's our buddy, but
Yeah.
I inquired his services, Our friend Mason.
Mace Dog.
Mace Dog, that we have known since we were little puppy dogs.
Yeah, we were Utes.
Yeah, and we'll see what he
he's
has
got.
to say.
I have no idea what the hell to expect.
You have no idea.
Put the video up.
Would you guys rather
Looking around, thinking
live in North Korea for 6 months or Ukraine for a week?
Oh my god!
Just no hello, no
Literally,
anything.
Yeah, no intro, no exit, no like a change of expression at all. I like the eye dart. Let's see if we can pop that back up here. The eye dart that he did, like where he's very clearly thinking of what he's gonna say while he's saying it.
That's a perfect example of Mason in about a 5-second clip. Thanks,
Yeah,
Mace, for submitting that.
Thank you, Mace.
What do you think?
So, 6 months, months in North Korea, or I'm going to assume if you're there for 6 months, they're aware that you're there, so you don't have to hide the whole time.
Yeah,
because that adds a whole nother element to it. But if you're just like allowed to be there for 6 months, I would choose North Korea.
What was the length of time for Ukraine?
6 months for North Korea, 1 week for Ukraine.
Oh yeah, easily North Korea.
Yeah.
And the reason why is because have you ever heard of like the tourists who like go there and they say that everything's like staged and everything's perfectly planned?
Dude.
As scary as that fucking place is, like vacation there wouldn't be terrible.
If you were one of who's the newest iteration? Un? If you were one of Un's guys in the corner, I feel like your life is probably pretty sweet. I'm gonna be honest. If you're not, if you're one of the, are you kidding me?
I don't know.
I mean, you're probably constantly worried that he's gonna kill you.
Yeah.
But if you're one of his if you're one of his guys,
true.
Any and everything you want, is possible.
There was a story not recently. It's probably a couple years ago. Did you hear about this? A college kid who was in North Korea and he got caught stealing a poster of him.
Yeah.
Dude, he was in prison for like months, and Obama like got him to come back or something like that. Dude, he on the plane ride home, they said he was just like fucking barking like a dog.
What do you think? No, I was gonna pull mine down. You should probably pull yours down too.
Yeah, probably.
What do you think?
And then he died.
What do you think Obama said to to get him free?
Hello, my name is Barack Obama.
You think he had to introduce himself?
Yeah, he did. He did. It wasn't a video call.
He's like, hey, not cool.
Not gonna happen, and we want him back right now. So yeah, I'd probably pick there.
I am so fascinated by North Korea. I've watched 1,000,001 documentaries. There was another one where these I think these Spanish filmmakers or journalists or whatever. They got to ride motorcycles like from the main city to like another part of the country or to leave the country, and they were like under, first of all, obviously convoy, like they were fucking
All eyes
escorted
on.
everywhere.
Yeah.
But on top of that, they weren't allowed to like film when they were like out of these protected areas. They weren't allowed to film because
So crazy.
so they caught, one of them did like a tiny little film. They were just like some random, it literally looked like a like
Like a horror film?
no like a
What do we got?
pre-modern technology society. Like there was no electricity, no like sewage, none of that. It was just like huts in a
Jesus.
field.
That's just nuts.
Yeah, crazy. So
That's
I would go
terrifying.
there. Ukraine, obviously. I mean, I don't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
There's a lot going on there.
Yeah.
Maybe after everything squares itself away.
Yeah, it is supposed to be a beautiful country. So hopefully.
Prayers out to Ukraine.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Mace.
Yeah, thanks, Mace. Oh, also,
What?
real quick. So a couple weeks ago, we talked about me wanting to be a car guy.
Yeah.
Stay tuned on that because as of yesterday, I found out Mason may be selling me
Ooh.
his old car. He's getting a new one. So he said,
What,
this,
the Honda?
No, he's got a 2005 Subaru Legacy GT.
Nice.
It's a little stick
that's
shift,
right. Yeah,
stick
yeah.
shift turbo.
Why is he selling it?
Because he wants a new one.
Oh.
So
Must be nice.
Yeah. So he said he would sell it to me for I think he said $300. I'll have to double check on that.
Yeah, that sounds right.
He might have said a little higher, but
Kelly
for
Blue Book.
content, yeah. So stay tuned on that. I may have a project car sooner rather than later.
That'd be fun.
So we got your Ask a Friend.
We got our Ask a Friend. This is my buddy Mike. This is hilarious. I know him through video games. Tom knows him well too. We're e-buddies, but
I've
he
met
ended
him.
up. Yeah, you've met him.
Yeah.
He came to my wedding.
Yeah, we ended up talking for like an hour at the wedding.
Yeah, he's also bald, so you guys probably connected on
Yeah,
that.
we did. We
But
touched
no,
heads.
Mike is a glorious soul, and one of my groomsmen couldn't come to the wedding last minute, and I met him that day, and I asked him to stand up there, and he's like, "Dude, I don't know anybody there." He's like, "I'm so hungover, I'm gonna pass out. I can't." So totally understandable, but Mike would have been funny.
Yeah.
Here's Mike.
Bald and Glasses, what's going on, boys? Big Mike here, fellow bald, beautiful bald man. Just chiming in with a pretty important question for this week's episode. It's been said many times in the last couple years, but my question to you is, what would you do to get out of a full week of work? Realistically, I know there's a few people, I'm not going to say names, that have said they would do some sexual things to get out a full week of work. Again, not going to say any names. He knows who he is. But I'm going to answer first. And I think I would let a 12-year-old kid slam a razor scooter into my shin 5 times. That's how bad I would love a week off from fucking work right now. Alrighty, boys. Let me know. Love the show.
Oh,
Good
Mikey.
shit. Hey, I love the contrast between him and Mason's
I
question.
know. No, Mike is so funny. Like, we talk sometimes throughout the day, and literally he hates his job more than any human being I've ever met.
Yeah. Hey, fellow bald, appreciate the nod.
Much love.
Yeah. All right. So you want to kick it off? I want
Yeah.
some time to think of it. That's a good one.
That is a good
Razor
one.
scooter. So full week of work off. Oof.
That's nice. I mean, if it was like a full week with a vacation, I'd do some heinous acts, like a paid vacation. If it's just a week off from work, I'd probably, I would take 10 paintball shots, point blank, to my stomach with my shirt off.
Ooh, in a row?
Yeah, and we know how bad those wounds can get from the bachelor party.
Yeah.
I'd do
That's
that.
brutal. Fuck that. Ugh.
Maybe did I say 10?
Yeah.
5. 5 for each day. 1 for each day.
What does this guy like his job or something? Okay. Worst thing that I would do for a week off of work. Oof. I think I would let. Oh no, I wouldn't do that.
Well, I want to know what that was.
I was gonna say I think I would let my direct manager use me as a servant for the following week if it meant having a full week off. You know what I mean? Just like anything like fetch this, and like even be real rude about it. I'd be like, all right, whatever.
I think it'd be worse if it was the week after rather than the week before.
Yeah.
The week before
Yeah,
might be
yeah,
better.
okay, week
yeah.
before. That's what I would do.
Because then that would just be horrible.
I would let my direct, which is like I already have to take commands from my direct manager. So
as we
I
all
would,
do.
I would get a full week in ahead of time where my manager got to use me. Honestly, anyone. If anyone, I would be anyone's servant for
bitch boy?
yeah, for a week prior if it meant I got the following week off.
Fair.
Yeah,
I think that's fair.
That's pretty good, right? Tuck my tail between my legs. Yes, sir. No, sir. Fucking, may I have another?
Would you wipe their butts?
No.
Well,
That's where I draw the line. Servants, I guess maybe they have to.
you never know.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't do that. That's where I would draw the line.
Fair. Good
Yeah.
questions. Thanks,
Good
guys.
question. Good questions.
I want you to ask a friend if you have one.
Oh, man, I got 3 good ones.
Oh, you do?
I got 3 good ones this
Damn.
week. I'm going to rip
I'm
through
slacking.
them. Well, you don't have any?
I got one.
You fucking nerd. Would you rather only be able to clip your nails once per year, or every time you had to clip them, you had to ask a stranger to clip them for you?
So I'm assuming I can't just bite my nails because that's typically how I handle that.
Correct. Anytime your nails get to a length where you would want to do something about it. So you can either only do something about them once per year, or every time you have to have them done, you have to ask a stranger to do it. I'm imagining the first couple are not going to say yes either.
The first couple, I don't think. No, I would just let them fly.
You would?
Imagine imagine someone walks up to you and is like, "Hey, it's gonna sound crazy, but
Yeah.
can you clip my nails?"
Yeah, but they wouldn't walk up to me. No one. No,
No, I'm
one's
just
gonna
saying
walk
if
up.
you were in that position.
I know, but that's like I'd like if I had to get my nails cut, dude, I would stalk a grocery store. I'd just be standing in the corner, pretending like I was messing with some of the fruit. I'd wait for someone to come in scrubs. I'd wait for a nurse,
a helping hand.
some sort of X-ray technician, someone to walk in that is in a medical field. I would spot their scrubs and I would approach them in a very polite manner.
You could take like a medical kind of thing at it, be like, "Look, it's painful for me to do
Right,
it."
I can't
Something
do
like,
it.
That's
yeah.
smart.
See what I'm saying? I would be scoping out the grocery store, waiting for a
That's
doctor.
so much effort to cut your fucking nails, though.
No, you got to go to the grocery store anyway. Let's spend an extra 20 minutes, wait for a pair of scrubs to stroll in.
Pair of blues that walked by. I don't think I have it in me to ask a stranger. I
Really?
think I would have to do the year.
Dude, think about how gross.
That would be
and
nasty.
It's your toenails too.
Yeah, that'd be gross. It would be horrible.
A full year. Dude, you'd look like you'd look like a Halloween character.
Freddy Krueger?
Yeah.
That's what weird. I mean, I understand it would be horrible. It would
You're
look
sticking
horrifying.
to once per year?
I have to.
Dude.
I can't ask, even if it's a medical
Disgusting.
person, dude. That's just so embarrassing, too.
I know. I know. Can you cut my nails? It's such a personal thing that really you only do to yourself. Yeah, gross. Although you could have snuck around that and said like you'd have just waited outside. That's another dude.
Nail salon?
Yeah, I might just do this anyway, just so I don't ever have to cut my nails again. I'm just gonna hang outside a nail salon, wait for one of them to walk out and be like, hey.
Can you
Yeah.
say like $5? That's
No.
No, free?
No, you just have to ask them to cut your nails. Yeah, you can't offer to pay.
They're
them.
cutting nails all day and they got to deal with your fucking ass for not a dime.
Yeah, just cry. Just like make them feel real bad. Just start crying. All right, I'm gonna do one more because you have one, right? So I'm gonna do one more real quick. So you're choosing once per year still?
Yep,
You
locked in.
Savage.
Sick bastard.
Disgusting. So would you rather every single time you have to poop, you have to run a mile before?
Oh no!
Every time you get that feeling like, oh, I really have to shit. Yeah, with that feeling, you
I would
have to
100%
go,
shit
you have
while
to go
on the
run.
run.
A mile. Yeah. So would you rather have to run a mile every time you felt like you had poop, or would you rather every time you pee, you have to repeatedly yell the word pee while you're peeing? So like you're at work, you're at the doctor's office, you're in the bathroom, you're going pee, 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 like over and over and over again until you finish peeing, or every single time you have to poop, you have to go run a mile ahead of time.
Option B, I would do that. I would yell pee.
You would yell pee?
If it was a half a mile, maybe
Yeah.
a mile.
Yeah.
No, that's an extra 25
What,
minutes before I can take a shit.
20 minutes?
I mean, you're not gonna
What,
be
are you
able
walking
to run,
backwards?
You're not gonna be able to run a mile at full jog speed while you have to take a dump.
Yeah, that'd be terrible. But think about like what would be a really bad instance or place to have the pee thing. No. Yeah.
Oh, at work, easily.
You think so?
Or at like, I mean, I know Court's family so well, but like, I would imagine the first time like going to her house or something like that, and just like her parents are in the next room, just like pee, pee, pee. What do you even say about
That's
that?
what I'm saying. You have to do that every single piss you take. Every single piss you take. So like you and your former, like when say you and before you and Court got married, you were going to like tour wedding venues, and you're like, oh, I really got to piss real quick. You got to run in the bathroom, and they just are like, yeah, this floor arrangement would be beautiful. Pee, pee.
This guy's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I think that'd be terrible.
I just think a mile's way too long.
I don't know. I feel like you just like fucking
Could be a good way to get in shape.
yeah, you just do like you just do real short steps. I feel like as long as your steps are short, the longer your step gets, the more space you have for something to happen.
I feel like if you really have to take a dump, it'd be extremely hard to run a mile.
Yeah.
What would
Yeah.
you choose? What would you do? You do the pee?
I'd probably do the P
Yeah.
too, yeah.
The
But I got to play
hilarious.
devil's advocate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you do.
yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, so go ahead. What's your question?
Okay, so this is a golf related one.
Okay.
Would you rather have 1 round per year where you shoot an even par on the course, so like a 72, just 1 round per year, but then the rest of the rounds, just your regular whatever goes on happens, or
No comment.
or you have the other option is you hit every single drive in the fairway for like the whole year, but
That.
you could shoot whatever.
That.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Because I think right now not so much because my irons are getting a little funky, but
Yeah.
I think if I could hit the fairway every single time with my driver, I think I would improve by like
That's true.
10 strokes right there, and then I'd be happy with
How
that.
about that's true? How about half? Half your drives are perfect drives.
And then
The other half are just like
be
whatever.
anything?
Yeah, we'll do that because the other way's too.
and one perfect round per year.
1 perfect round per year.
I'm still gonna take the other one. I'm still
Imagine
gonna
how great that round would be.
Yeah, but it doesn't. Yeah, but it's like
It's not worth it.
no, because it's a fluke. Then if
Yeah.
I could stick my driver every other shot,
Yeah, but then still you could walk into work and shot a 72 Saturday.
yeah, I guess you
be the
could.
big dog.
If you'd be happy with like knowing that you had some magical spell on you to do
Yeah.
this, and then you just go brag about it. Yeah, that's no. I would choose the driver and the fairway. I
Yeah.
am like allergic to fairways.
I know.
So that's my.
Your short game was pretty good last time we played. Mine was horrible.
Yeah, my putts are no joke. I've got great
Mine
depth,
are jokes.
great depth of perception.
Okay, well that's your
Okay?
pick.
That's my pick. So my last question for you. They're all so stupid. Would you rather
I love it.
every morning when you wake up and get dressed for wherever you're going,
Okay.
you have to fill every pocket you have with lasagna,
So stupid.
or would you rather every day you have to wear shoes that are 2 sizes too small?
I already got plantar fasciitis.
2
That would
sizes.
absolutely destroy my
What size
feet.
shoe are you?
15.
All right, so he's actually an 8.5. So if you're
I'm 11.
You're 11. All right. So imagine wearing size 9
9.
shoes every single day, or every day when you get up, you have to fill your pockets with lasagna. No one has to know, in theory, but you have to fill, like, you can't put anything. 'cause then
So
you-
even if I were to go like play around a golf, play basketball, like anytime I put on shoes, not just like to work, every single time.
these both scenarios are for the rest of time.
So I have to play golf with lasagna pants.
Yeah. Yeah.
What if I wore
you'd-
What if I wore no pockets on the pants? That could be a workaround.
Then you just be wearing like lady slacks all day. It'd be like
Yeah.
the Office episode where Michael's wearing the lady slacks.
That's cheating.
Yeah, if you do that, then you have to fill your socks with it.
Ugh.
Yeah, and walk around squish, squish, squish.
I guess I would. I guess I would do.
You're not thinking big though. You have a permanent snack.
That's true.
You get a little
Lukewarm lasagna.
You get a little hungry on the golf course. You take out a little fucking get a little Coke.
Get like little bread bites in my backpack, just scoop it out.
Now we're thinking.
You might be onto something here.
Dude, 2 sizes too small.
I'd line the pockets with like plastic.
Think about when you go to try a shoe on. You're a 11.
Yeah.
You put a 10.5 on, and you're like,
Yeah,
oh
what the
god,
fuck's
fuck
going on
this.
here?
2 sizes too small.
shit. That's a
I'm
good
gonna
one.
Garfield out. I'm going lasagna all day.
Really?
Yeah, I'll fill my shit. Dude, I wish I had some on me right now.
You'd go to work smelling like fucking fresh Parmesan.
Dude, who doesn't love the smell of fresh Italian cooking?
How old would that get though? Be like, oh, this guy smells like lasagna. It's like he smells like lasagna again.
Every day he smells like lasagna. Yeah, but then you just be known. Then think about it. You're thinking too small. I could start doing some charitable stuff.
Yeah.
Donating food to every time you go by a
Who needs
homeless
a food
guy.
cat?
He's got his hand out for change. Boom. Slap a little square lasagna in his hand.
Hey, reach in this pocket.
That's what, dude. The limit. It's endless possibilities.
I
with
guess.
the
I
lasagna.
guess I would go maybe lasagna.
Dude.
The foot thing would be way too much.
That'd
that
be
would
terrible.
I would. Yeah, no, my foot would be destroyed too.
And then, like you said, you could just do like if I didn't have this hood, if I just had a crew neck on
Yeah.
and jeans, I only got 4 pockets of lasagna. I'm good.
you're good to go.
I'm good.
I love that.
Until you go to like sit on a chair and like out of the top of your jean pockets, it's like. Yes, I agree.
So authentic.
Yes, I agree with what you said last. Most
Wholeheartedly.
harder.
No,
Harda,
but
harda.
we'll get Tom maybe
get-
to do it, but also if you guys have any.
Yeah, send some. Well, that's what people already submitted.
Yeah, but more.
Yeah, more,
We want
more,
more.
So I think for next one we'll still get some submissions, hopefully.
Yeah.
But I think I want Tom to give us a couple so that you and I have like both never heard them.
I love it.
Yeah, Tom, are we good on that? We're good on
Committed.
that. All right,
Let's
sweet.
go.
Sweet. Okay, so we are going to jump right into the final 4 of this week. Now, do you want to do drum roll again so we can do the topic again? Final 4 this week is pet peeves. Pet peeves. So the reason I thought of pet peeves in the last couple episodes, we've just like naturally some of our pet peeves have come up.
Yep.
And I'm like thinking about it. I'm like, I have quite a few pet peeves. So let's narrow these down.
Yep.
So I think I got some good ones. Some things like I'm already going to give everyone advance notice. I'm going to get re-mad when I just think about, like when I start thinking about these
I
things,
will
I'm going to
too.
get pissed like at the people that do these things.
Yeah, Tom, if you could write these down, actually.
So yeah. And then I think Tom has 1 or 2 honorable mentions that we'll do at the end. And I'll probably have 1 or 2 honorable mentions as well. So we are going to flip a coin.
Flip a coin. What you got?
Tails.
Hey Siri, flip a coin. Oh, it sounded so good too. It didn't work.
What was it?
It didn't work.
Oh.
Hey Siri, flip a coin.
It's tails.
Let's go.
What the fuck, man?
Let's go. So on ones
is
that mattered, I'm 3 for 3.
This is
Undefeated.
so
Undefeated.
ass.
Yes.
All right, what do you
Yes.
got? What do you got, home
So my
skillet?
first one, without a freaking doubt, okay? When I go to a restaurant or I go to a takeout and I order a sandwich, you know where this is going?
Yes.
This is like an all-time.
I know you all too well,
This
yeah.
is an all-time pet peeve of mine. If I order a sandwich and the fucking thing falls apart while I'm eating it,
I think I've been witness to one of these moments.
dude,
I was scared.
when you go to take, you ever had that where you go to take a bite out of a sandwich and then as you bite into it, like the whole back of it falls out. All of a sudden you got ham. You're eating a roll at that point.
You know what? It might be. You might need to get some sharper teeth on you.
You think I got dull
You're
teeth?
pushing it out, maybe.
Yeah, I think if anything, maybe I should start carrying toothpicks so I can secure that thing.
Smart.
You know what I mean?
That's
Lap
probably better.
that thing up. But I'm telling you, that is so fucking annoying. When I go and buy a sandwich, it's typically at a restaurant, and it's usually with hot sandwiches because the freaking sauce gets all like melty and it just slides right off.
Slip and slides.
I can't stand it. The whole thing's falling apart before I know it. I have a sandwich. It's like salad in my container. Oh, it is. There's few things more maddening to me. I mean, it's my number 1 pick for a reason.
I feel like, and it's funny too because that makes you so mad. But I feel like if it happens to me, like I'm just like,
That's just one of those
Yeah,
things.
it's
Like
just one of it's a legit
okay, so
pet
you
peeve.
want to know why? Maybe because like if you ask me what my favorite food is, it's sandwiches. I fucking love sandwiches, especially when I get a good one, well put together, dude. Those
there's nothing
times when
better.
I go, I'm all excited. I got a nice chicken parm, fucking some Italian peppers on this thing, ready to go. First bite, boom, chicken on the ground.
boom.
Oh, all right. I'm
Good first
gonna
pick.
get mad. So let's
Yeah,
just pass.
let's
Let's
do it.
pass the mic.
I might get mad at this one too. I think you probably know this one about me too. I have a couple that are well known, but I think the number 1 for me is when people they're talking to you and they have to yawn And rather than
That's
just
what I thought your number one was gonna be.
rather than just waiting for the yawn to finish, they try and talk through it. If you can't understand a fucking word that they say,
Yeah.
like, yeah, so I was going to the, I was over by the, I was at the thing. I'm just like, just fucking yawn. Hold on. Even just do this. Be rude and like put a finger up. Like,
Yeah.
be like,
or
hold
just
on.
do one of these real quick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's your move with the hand. That's
Yeah,
smart.
yeah.
But yeah, no, nothing makes me more mad than that. I just think, like, do people? I've never once done that in my life. Have you? Do you think that they
I
could
do
hear
that.
you?
I do that.
Do they think that you could that they could hear what you're saying? I'm like all flustered. It makes me so fucking
So
angry.
back to your thing with my dull teeth. Maybe you have bad hearing. Because I personally have never found this issue. I'm like, yeah, I can still understand what they're saying.
I hate it so
you think you
much.
got dirty? You still got something going on in your ears?
Oh, I got some wax up in there.
I believe.
Oh
you.
yeah,
If I know anything about you.
waxy ears. I got it from my father.
All right, so yeah, that's again, I personally don't have much experience with that being a pet peeve, but
Oh, speaking of waxy ears, there was one time I was at lunch with my dad at Sliders, and he would like warn me when he got there. He's like, so like my ears, like, oh, it's all clogged up with wax, and I was like, okay. And I'm literally talking to him. We're at Sliders watching like a TV, and I'm talking to him, and he literally is just eating. He couldn't hear a word I said. I was this close to him. I was like, dude, you really need to get this figured out.
Dude.
And he gets the works done when he goes to the doctor.
it's like father like son. He says I have wax in my ear rather than just cleaning it out. He's like, nah, I got wax in my ear today. And you with the spider webs in your car. Yeah, there's spider webs all over my car. You guys could both just take a second and
No,
clean
it's
it up.
next level.
It's
Spiderweb's
yeah,
different.
it's like a doctor.
It's in there, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
All
Fair
right.
enough.
So that's my first.
Okay, so my next one, and we talked about this a little bit. Now, you know what? I'm going to save that one. I'm going to save that one. My next one is going to be, and this is specific to my household, I think.
Okay.
Things not being put away properly.
Yeah. No, I feel that. I feel
Dude.
that.
I open up my spice cupboard. Every single spice jar, the top is open. If it's a twist top, it's just like set on. It's not. There's not even a half a twist attempted. It's just set on top.
Balance.
I gotta open the pantry. The box of Cheez-Its is sitting there. That not only is the box open, but the bag is wide open too.
Oh, just gets stale, huh?
Man, you're preaching to the choir here.
You're preaching to the piper.
Yeah, I can't go to open the fridge. The top of the ketchup's popped open. I'm like, help me out a little bit here.
Damn.
That is so infuriating. It's like it's like it takes like that much
Literally,
time.
yeah,
Literally that much time to close it. It's like I can't stand it. Bag of chips is wide open. Box of cheese, it's wide open. Spice
That is next level too, because that will literally. What the fuck is going on with this fucking audio? Hold on. Is it working?
Are we good?
Yeah,
Are we
we're good.
All right. Yeah, that is so annoying. It's like it takes no time at all to just clip, close everything.
I would argue it's a bit rude.
I think it is too. Particularly if it's if it's like an item that was specific to me.
Yeah.
That was
true.
shared like a little bit of, and then it was left like that. It's like, oh man.
That would really piss me
Yeah.
off. All right, that's a good one.
Yeah, I can't stand that.
I feel like that would be on mine, but I feel like I might be the culprit of that at home.
No.
A bit.
Oh,
A bit. Not too much. All right, here we go. Next up,
disappointed in you.
this one I thought of this today because I went into the office yesterday and someone did this, and I think it's more of like it's a pet peeve, but it also just kind of freaks me the fuck out. And I hate when people do it. So if someone's telling me a joke and I think it's funny, I'll do it to the camera as if the camera is my eyes. Mm-hmm. So usually if I think that it's saying something funny, I'll go and like kind of close my eyes and like look around and do moves.
Yeah.
A pet peeve of mine is when I say something funny to someone and they do not break eye contact with you. Have you seen this before?
Yeah, there's a friend of yours that comes to my mind.
Yeah, I'll blank his name. I know he does that. But literally when they just go, I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
stop looking at me.
you
You're creeping me
freaking
out.
Pervert.
Yeah. So that's a pet peeve, mostly because it just scares the shit out of me, and I hate
That's so
it when
specific.
people do that.
I mean, that is very horror movie esque.
Yeah.
The Like the creepy, like stare at you and laugh.
They don't blink. They just stare at you. Like, you don't have to stare at me while you're laughing.
Someone that does that reminds me of someone that would like keep like all their speaking of it earlier, like all their nail clippings. Someone who does that, they seem like that type of person.
Yeah, someone did that yesterday at work, and I was just like, this might be a pet peeve, because I was thinking about it for like 5 minutes after that, how much I hated it.
Someone at work did it to you?
Yes.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what made me think of it. I was just like, I realized I hate this.
What if as a solution to it, to get them to stop, you did like aggressively back to them?
That might be
like
the
if
move.
they were like ha 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 while laughing, you were just like ha ha ha, like real like got right in on them.
I usually just like look away and like,
how does this feel?
Like a scared dog. I'm
Yeah.
like looking away, like, please leave my desk.
Real
Like,
uncomfortable.
yeah, get the hell away from me.
Oh, that's a good one.
Okay,
I've
2
never
and 2.
thought of that, but when you said it, that friend of yours came to mind. That
hate
is
it.
a really weird thing.
Okay.
All right. So my next one, I don't know why this makes me so mad. It does though. Every time I see it, hear it, and with someone that's doing it,
Smell it.
I fucking can't stand when someone is walking and they're dragging their feet. I can't fucking
I do that
little
with
like
flip-flops.
that like well flip-flops are a little
Yeah.
different, but like just in like shoes and they're walking around like like you
Just
hear their
lazy.
feet like so fucking lazy. You can't even pick your feet up. Are you fucking kidding me? It drives me insane when people dragged, and I knew people that did this. Like I've known people my whole life that have done this, and every single time I am someone to be like, can you pick your fucking feet up?
You say that?
Yeah. Yeah,
What do they-
every time.
How do they respond?
Some will be like kind of pissy about it. Others will like realize that it's a obnoxious thing to do, and they'll pick their feet up. But I can't stand. It's just like you said. It's like you look like a like pouty teenager. You're like
I don't want to go.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you look like your parents are dragging you to Disney World or something, and you're like fucking doing one of these. I can't stand that. Pick your feet
I want to hang
up.
out with Trisha. I was going to say Becky, and then I was going to say Tracy. All right, next joke. Or next pick. Fuck. Falling apart.
Well, now it better be funny, bitch. All right.
All right, so this next one.
Wait, I did 3.
Yeah, you did 3. This
We're
is my
good.
third.
We're blitzing, so I just want to make sure. So
No, we're doing good.
Third pick in, you up.
This one.
You up.
You what? So this one is going to make me sound like a
Old
like
man?
a little like a snotty little like I don't even know what word.
If the shoe fits.
I hate when people can't use the right fucking form of there when they're spelling it to me in a sentence.
Ugh.
You hate it, or you think it's a bad pick? Prissy?
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's a pet peeve of mine. Not everyone can connect to it. Like, I don't connect to your other thing. For whatever reason. Okay, this is a breakdown
That
of
was
it.
a sassy thing too. I didn't
It's
connect
like,
to
it
your
doesn't
thing.
matter. No, this is so I'll break it down. So this is how you use the word there, people. If you don't know,
Oh, I hope you get this
figure it
wrong.
out.
I hope you get this wrong.
I practiced on the way here, and I probably still will fuck it up. I'm gonna use the word there 3 times in this sentence, all different spellings. You have to guess how to spell it.
I don't need to guess. I'm not 7 years old.
They're going to their house over there.
There
Going.
is they are.
So how do you-
Going to there is EI. House over there is ERE.
Perfect.
Yeah.
You
'Cause I'm not
pass.
7 years old.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Even people that I work with, when they email me, they use it, and I'm like, dude.
There could be some autocorrect stuff there.
No, it's not the first time that
Well,
they do it. It's
the reason you want to know what goes back to my laziness with the feet dragging, and I know someone who did both of these things.
God.
The laziest of the lazy. When someone sends like a small message, whether it's via email or text,
Yeah.
that has littered with error, it's like you didn't take 7 seconds to read your one sentence and make sure that there wasn't any spelling errors.
yeah, true.
Yeah.
No,
The
it's annoying.
texting too, it's like, oh, I was just like have to. It's like it literally takes you maybe 5 more seconds to make sure that you
It's
don't
spelled
look,
right.
Yeah, you don't look
Just like
the
hold
fucking-
hold your finger on the wrong word, and it'll tell you how to
Yeah,
correct it.
it'll tell you what you did wrong.
Yeah, no, but
how you're an idiot.
So for the there ones, I know it's like a weird one, but for whatever reason, it's a pet peeve. It makes me really unrationally pissed off.
Are there any other little spelling faux pas?
There's another word that fits into there to the there category where you could spell who's, like who is and who's with the
Whose line?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
That's another example. But for there, I see it most commonly, and every time I do it, I just want to call them up and give them that quick lesson we just did.
Okay. Oh, your.
Your.
Thank
Good,
you,
nice,
Tom.
Tom.
Yeah,
Yeah,
your. Yeah,
You're
that one's
going.
really annoying. All the what's the literary term for that?
Apostrophizes.
No, no, I don't think it's apostrophizes.
I don't know.
I want to say contractions, but that's not it. That's a thing pregnant women have.
That's true. That is something in a sentence, but isn't that something that disagrees with something else?
Contradiction, I think is what you're.
No. We have to
What
we'll look
is
it up.
called?
We'll look it up.
We need fact check. Fact check. What is it called when you do the apostrophed thing? All right, we'll get the fact check on that. So
What do you even look up for that? What do you do? Type into Google. What do you call the apostrophe thing?
what is like doesn't wasn't? What are they examples of? Yeah, that's a pretty good search.
That
right?
was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Contractions. Let's go.
Not contradictions.
Let's
You
go.
got it. Yeah.
All right, good shit. Good shit. Contractions.
Thanks, Tom.
It's a shortened version of the spoken and written forms of a word.
Love it.
Beautiful.
And I love contractions too. Short, sweet, to the point. So that was your. That was your.
That was my third.
That was a great contraction. Give us another one.
I'm gonna burst.
No.
What?
I wanted another breathing technique.
Oh.
No.
What? Why don't
Dude,
you do
if
it?
my pregnant wife did that in the hospital, I would fucking take her by the feet. I would do like a cartoon, swing her around the room, and just throw her out the window. If my wife ever did this while she was like, although there's probably like any woman that's watching a kid having this, like, fuck you. You
I'm sure that's a lot of our demographic.
Yeah, you just sit there, yeah, right? A lot of pregnant women. Shout out to all the pregnant women watching this.
Hey.
We love you. Fuck. We can add that.
Yeah, we'll add that.
The audio cut out again?
Yeah. It's too slow. Now I think you can.
Talk about the tech issues.
Yeah.
Tech issues. Fuck audio issues.
Well, you gotta clap.
Fuck audio issues.
Ooh, a little double clap.
Yeah.
Tech issue day, but we're still rolling, baby. What you got for the number 4?
Yeah. Double clap. That's like a that's when you pick up 2 off Rodeo Drive. You get the double clap. All right. So for my 4th pick, Rodeo Drive is not the street either. That's like really fancy shops.
I was
You
gonna
get the
say I
point.
think that's a good one, but
some sort of lowly street.
depends the time of night.
Yeah, pick
Could
up
get
when
dicey.
you have 2 streetwalkers. Whatever. My 4th pick. We're going on to my 4th pick. We ended on your 3rd before our tech issues.
Yeah.
My 4th pick. I got a couple good ones here. I wrote down 7 total, and you haven't.
By the way, I
taken
don't
any of
like
mine.
I didn't like the reaction you had to my there thing. It made me feel like you didn't think it was a good pick. Yeah, you like this. This is you. It's a pet peeve that I have.
All right.
Sorry.
All right.
All right. Just had to get that out.
They're not going to understand that.
Yeah, they will.
How do you spell that one? All right. So my 4th one is going to be. So I did the drag the feet.
Yeah.
Hate it.
I don't know what to use for mine either. The last one.
I don't want to use one that we talked about in the last episode. All right. You know what? I'm just going to do it.
Do it. Nike that foo.
Loud chewing. I can't. It's cliche to a degree, but I cannot fucking stand loud chewing. And there's one thing in particular. There's a friend of ours. Shout out J Baby. I'm gonna tell him specifically to watch this, and he knows that he does this. When he eats, this fucking guy, he's like
Cheese?
No, not cheese. Surprisingly, this guy eats more cheese than the country of Italy. When he eats you know what? He enjoys life, because when he eats a chocolate, anything chocolate, for like 20 minutes following finishing the chocolate bar, he goes,
Ugh.
like, just really savoring,
Just gets like seconds from his teeth.
like, dude, for like sucking it, dude, for like 20 minutes, it's like. Just loving life, but it is to hear, like, the noise from it is awful. But loud chewing in general, that's a specific instance I can think
Yep.
of. And,
Yep.
and he will hand up like, yeah, I do that and I love it. But the loud chewing in general, like someone, like if I from the other room can hear
yeah.
like just close your fucking mouth.
And I feel like that How I Met Your Mother talked about this in one of their episodes, but it's one of those things also where, like, if you know, like, you don't really care, but if someone points it out to you sometimes and then you notice it, it just bothers the shit out of you. Like some person could be sitting next to me chewing, and then we'll go out for like outside for a second. And Kurt's like, that person's chewing really loud, and I'll get back in, and then I'm like, holy shit, that's so like, you know what I mean? Like sometimes you don't
You
notice
should tell
it.
her just not to tell you.
Yeah, I think I probably did.
But yeah, loud chewing in general, because it's usually coupled with open mouth chewing,
Yeah.
which is also visually irritating.
Yeah,
so if
just
I'm
nasty.
if I'm sitting there cutting up my steak here, have a little bite, and I hear like a,
yeah,
and I look up and I see you going. So not only am I listening to this awful noise, I'm watching your food being chewed the entire time. I hate you. I hate you.
do you say something in that moment? It
Yeah.
depends on the situation.
Yeah.
What if
If
it's
it's
your
someone
boss?
I know-
What if it's your boss's wife?
My boss's wife.
Yeah, you can't.
Hey, Cal, close it.
Look at your boss. You don't even know you married a heifer. Jesus. Female
You jaw
cow.
broken kid. It's a car kid. No, I don't know. I probably wouldn't say anything to my boss's wife.
Yeah,
but like if someone I know, I'll literally say, "Can you close your mouth?" It's so
I
irritating.
love how direct you are at times. It's great. All right, my last go.
That's my last one.
I'm debating between two here. I don't want to get another sassy remark.
All right. I'm not saying anything. Apparently, I'm not allowed to say anything. Go ahead.
All right. Fuck. Debating between two. I'll go with this one.
Oh,
I hate when you.
bad choice.
I hate when you. Fuck. Now I literally like don't want to say that one now. I literally don't want to say that one now. Fuck. I'm switching. I'm switching it. All right, fine. I'm doing this one. Nah, fuck. Now I'm rattled. All right.
Honestly, yeah, that first one probably was better.
As soon as I say, you're gonna be like, "Oh, you should have went with the other one." Fuck it. I'm not gonna tell you which one I went with, so you don't know. A pet peeve of mine is just watching anyone use a handkerchief instead of just tissue or something like that.
You went with the first one?
No. No. No, it's the second one.
All right, go. So using a
Fuck, maybe I
handkerchief.
should have went the other one. Yeah, the handkerchief. I hate it. It's nasty. Just use a tissue. I hate seeing. It's mostly older people. They'll blow a whole snot. They'll put it back in their like front pocket that they have for some reason.
Yep.
And then 2 seconds later, they'll do this and they'll open it as if it's fresh.
Yep.
And then just get it all over them, and it makes
Yep.
me want to throw up on the ground.
This one I'm fully on board with.
Thank God.
My stepdad, I don't know anyone else in my life that used a handkerchief. My stepdad, though, with him all the time, he was a handkerchief guy through and through.
Yeah, some people are just like that.
Always had his handkerchief in his pocket. He's offered it to me on occasions, and I would rather have snot run down my nose into my mouth than use his dirty fucking pocket cloth.
Nasty.
Gross.
Ugh.
Disgusting. So yeah, I'm with you on that. That's yeah.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Thank God.
Yep.
Okay.
No disagreement there. All right. That
Final
was
four. You got to
of the
vote
week.
for who you think won, or who you agree with most. And does Tom, do you have any honorable
Oh
mentions?
yeah, honorable mentions.
Should we snap?
Let's do a couple.
I think I
honorable
have
mentions.
to snap. What the fuck?
Oh Jesus Christ! Oh my goodness, Andrew,
to-
what's happened to you?
I didn't mean to scare
You
you.
hit second puberty? All right, so Tom's got a couple honorable mentions for the pet peeves. I think he's a very easygoing guy, but I would be willing to imagine you have like a short list of like.
I have two on my mind, and one really makes me mad more than anything is when I'm I have to paint a picture.
Yep.
So you're driving down the road and you're
Yep.
coming up to a 4-way stop.
Yep.
Great. There's no light. I can California roll it.
Yep.
We're moving through. There's
Yep.
no slowing down. You get there and you see somebody just come up to the stop sign in another direction. They have the right of way. They have reached the stop sign before you. I'm like half a mile down the road. They pause at the stop sign and they wait for me to come to a complete stop. Oh, it makes me so
Before
mad.
they go?
Before they go.
Before they go
So
first.
now I have to sit there and watch this old putz come across the intersection.
And now you can't California roll anymore.
And now I'm behind them.
Right.
So you know what I started doing?
What?
Just went right through it. I don't even care. Come after me. I was just so like
They
you're
call
gonna.
that a New York roll.
You're gonna wait.
You just aggressively go in front
That's
of
a
it.
ham and cheese.
That's a ham and cheese right there. So that's a great one. That's like you're so far down the road, you're like, is that a car? And then you get close. And then you get close
It's
enough.
so
Yeah, and the car, like you said, will wait for you to come to a complete full stop. And my thing that I love that they do, I know exactly what you're
Yes,
talking about.
it's horrible.
When you come to a complete stop and then they start to go and then stop again, like
Yeah,
is this
like
guy going?
they're
It's
so-
like, man, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So I'll come to a stop if they do that stutter.
Yeah.
Then I'm going and I'll just wave thank you.
Yep.
Just like and
Yeah.
they'll do whatever. Like oh he's a jerk.
Yeah.
I don't care.
It's like,
I'm,
man,
I'm
I'm
through
not
the
sitting
intersection.
yeah. I'm not sitting behind you. I do a similar thing where I frustrates me when there's four-way stop jam ups in general.
Yeah.
So I will just blow through, like if we all come to a four-way stop around the same time, I'm just going.
Yeah.
The three of you can do that little dance once I
I
leave,
hate
but
that
I'm already
dance.
out of here.
Please figure it out.
All right,
You've
so-
learned how to drive.
I've got one more that's sort of a combo. First one is when you call someone immediately back and they don't answer. Like they call you and within like 10 seconds you call them back
Yeah.
and they don't answer. It's like someone
they've
talked about
moved
this
on.
once.
They've flown
Yeah,
away.
Yeah, someone talked about this once and like, did you like go, oh, they didn't answer and then just throw your phone off a
I was
cliff?
gonna say that they just he didn't answer. See
Yeah,
you later.
see ya. Yeah, I can't stand it. It's like, what could you be doing between now and 7 seconds from now that you just like your phone's on another planet?
You never know. They could have got completely naked.
They could have got completely naked. So that's irritating. And sort of coupled with that is the bad cell reception. The like this happens to me a lot with my buddy Aziz overseas. We're using WhatsApp. We're different continents. It's the reception goes out quite a bit, and we'll do like and then we're talking over each other trying to play catch up, and then I'm like trying to go hold on, I can't hear you, and he's just powering through to the next thing. It's like I can't fucking hear you.
Yeah.
So what I've started doing, hang up.
Just
The
end it.
second there's like a hang up, and
Yeah.
if they call me back, it was important enough. If they don't, then it wasn't meant
We'll
to
catch
be.
up next week.
Yeah,
Or catch
I'll
up.
catch you when I catch
Yeah.
it. Yeah. So that's what but that is so irritating. The like talking over, like trying to wait. What did you? And you can't fucking stand that.
Just
can't
end it.
stand
Yeah,
that.
just end it.
Hang
Move
up.
it along.
I'll talk to you when I talk to you.
10 minutes later.
Yeah.
Get another phone call. We're through it again.
All right. So you have one more.
I have one more, and it's kind of coupled with what you said earlier about the leaving things open.
Yeah.
It's when people open the bag and then they make it irreparable they open it to the point where they cannot close it any longer. So something that happens in my household is that the bag will be destroyed to the opening so that we can get to the food, but then to try and preserve the food later,
Yeah.
it's just impossible because now the bag is not a bag anymore.
It looks like
it's just a sheet of plastic.
It looks like you handed like a bag of chips to a Rottweiler, and you're like, open
Yes.
this.
Yeah. Yeah. And all he could
The
use
whole thing's
or
just-
T-Rex, and all he could use was his mouth. You know what I mean? It's horrible.
It's completely torn apart.
It's like cut in half
Yeah,
down the
split down the
center.
side.
Not
What
even
a-
down the side, just down the
and
center.
then you don't realize that it's open so bad, and you go to pick it up, and some falls out of the side
Yeah.
hole because there's a side hole for
So
some
the
reason.
worst is when it's cereal, because now you have a side hole in your cereal and it falls into the box. So if you try and jam the plastic,
Although, flip side to that, when you pull the bag out thinking you're done, and you got another bowl sitting on the bottom of the
then
box,
you just got like croutons down there. Just some stale cereal.
yeah,
It's the worst.
Yeah, that is very irritating.
It's horrible.
All right, I think that was all the ones that the other one I have that I didn't want to do was bite or burn to the inside of the mouth. We talked about burning, but biting, like if I bite my tongue, bite my cheek, anything like that, it's so irritating.
Yeah.
Yeah. But all right, so we're going to snap you out.
Yeah, watch this.
Jesus.
Nice, Tom.
You been taking estrogen?
Hey, I know. What the hell?
All right, so we're gonna jump into the next.
Lactating.
We're gonna jump into the next, the last segment of episode 6 here. Final Four is wrapped up. We are going to wrap episode 6 with an update from Johnny Boy.
Dear John.
There, Joan.
Saw Johnny Boy twice since last episode, where we
By
discovered
the way, Johnny Boy's got a name.
his name is Billip.
Billip.
And you had said, maybe it's his accent. When I saw him twice ago, he had a name tag for the first time. Coincidentally, after I finally get his fucking
Yeah,
name, he
right.
now has a name
Hey,
tag.
but you put in the dirty work.
Yeah, I
You
did,
got-
I
you
did.
got his
I
name
earned
the
that.
old-fashioned way. Yeah.
It's Billip, B-I-L-I-P.
Gotcha.
Confirmed. So I saw him twice this week. I think I saw him last Thursday and or Friday, whatever. It doesn't matter.
So hold on, don't say what happened yet.
Okay.
We discussed last time.
Yeah.
You had some goals.
Oh, yes.
One of the goals was to get him to remember and call you by your name.
Yep.
And an idea we had for that was wearing a name tag from work. So let's see what happened.
See how I did?
Yeah, let's see how you did.
So the first time, I don't know. He was in a kind of a weird mood.
Yeah.
He was just in one of those moods.
just
I
wasn't
could sense
himself.
it. He just wasn't himself. It wasn't the old Billup I know. So I walked in
Little
and
Bill up from the playground.
yeah.
All right, go ahead.
It was only me there, and I just went to get I just got a water just because I wanted to see him and test some of these theories out,
Yep.
and to see if he knew my name.
This was on Thursday, you said?
Yeah, Thursday or Friday.
Whatever, first time you went?
Yeah. First time I went. There was nobody there, so I thought it was a perfect time. And this time I said hi to him, and I don't know, maybe he was mad at me or something, but he just said hey, and looked away.
What did you say? What's up, Bill? Up?
No, not this time.
See?
No, but listen. So maybe he was salty about that.
Could have been.
Could have been.
was
So I got the water.
Imagine he's at home with his wife having the same conversation.
Yeah, right.
Like, man, he finally asked for my name. All right, go ahead.
I hope he has a podcast about this. That'd be hilarious. So I got the water and I loop around and I'm like, I'm gonna get some candy too, because candy.
Just because?
Yeah. So I got candy and I looped around, and then when I see him, I lock eyes with him and I said, "How's your day going, Billup?" So
This was the second time?
The same time after he just said hi. When I walked to get the water, I said hi.
He said,
Walked
hey.
by him. He said, hey, I was like, what the fuck? So I got candy, looped around, called him by his name, and he just goes, it's going pretty good.
That's all he said.
That's it.
So you said, how's it going, Billup?
I said, how's your day going, Billup?
How's
Or
your day
something
going,
like that.
Billup? And he said, it's going good?
He's like, pretty good, man.
That was it?
That's it.
No follow-up? Nothing?
No, and then I was like, this feels weird.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I'm dipping. And then I said, all right, I'll see you soon. So that was it. That happened the first time. Not very eventful, but I didn't want to push it. It felt
Something was
vibes.
going on.
Something was up.
Something
He had a
was
bad
going
day.
on. Yeah.
So then I went yesterday.
I had someone try to talk to him while yawning just before you walked in.
Probably.
Yeah.
I went yesterday and I had to go into the office yesterday. So I had my name tag and I was like, I had it. I usually leave it in my car, on the ground near the cup holders.
Yeah.
And I stood out and I looked in the car and I saw the name tag and I grabbed it.
This is the second time?
Yeah.
Let's go.
I didn't have a collared shirt on, so I couldn't put it up here, but I put it here.
What were you wearing?
I was wearing a golf shirt.
Okay,
with
so you at least
khakis.
it looked appropriate.
Yeah, I had dress shoes on and everything,
Okay,
so
all
it
right.
looked like I should be wearing it.
Yep.
But I threw it on after. But I had it here.
Yep.
And I was.
You're going like this, hey, Bill, how's your day going? Trying to get him to see your thigh.
So I walked in and someone else was there, and I just said hey to him, and he said hey. I didn't say his name, and I got another thing, and then I walked up to the counter and I put my stuff down, and I left it kind of far for him to kind of have to reach for it.
Mm-hmm.
And while he was about to reach, I turned and went to get some gum, literally. So the name tag is just my fucking stupid face is just on my side here. I don't think he cared at all. I don't think he even looked at it.
Yeah.
So it was a failed attempt, and then I said something. I just called him by his name again, and then I left. So not too much progress this week.
Nothing happened on the second. What did he say back when you said his name?
He said, "Hey man, good to see you." Something like that. He just
Yeah.
called me man. He definitely does not know my name, so we
gotta-
gotta figure this out.
We got to get front shirt pocket. We'll try front shirt pocket.
Yeah, I think that's
He's
the
gonna
next
be
move.
Man, your name tag ever just weigh you down? Seeing the name tag, does this ever just weigh you down?
Or here's an idea: when I'm about to go in, I'll text you. I'll say, "Eric, call me in 5 minutes."
Yeah.
Or that's 1 minute. Call me
and
in
I'll
1
put
minute.
on speaker.
No,
And
either
I'll
that.
go, Andrew.
Yeah. No, or that's obnoxious.
Hey, how do I spell your first name again?
No, what I was gonna say, we can do that, but also fuck those people who have speakerphones in public areas because I
Yeah.
hate them.
Yeah.
Instead, I'll be like, "Hey, it's Andrew. This is Andrew, or Andrew's phone."
This is Andrew. This is Andrew. This is Andrew.
Andrew, my name is Andrew.
My name is
Andrew here. Andy.
Hold
So
on,
maybe
Bill,
we
if
can
I
do
gotta
that.
take this. I'm Andrew. Did you hear me say that?
Yeah, Andrew's here with Billup. So I think we'll do that. We'll try that. I want to do
wanna
that.
try that?
Yeah, I want to try that.
All right, so I'll call you.
Yeah.
As your what we'll have to do. You don't even have to say 1 minute, 2 minutes. When you close the drink fridge and you start walking up, send the text that says "call now." Call me ahead of time.
What if you're okay? So
Yeah,
what
call
if
me,
you're doing shit?
call me ahead of time. Let me know that you're getting ready to go in. Go up to
I
the
like
cooler,
this.
shut the door, and then I'll be like, you just be like, yeah, this is Andrew. That's what you say. Because
Okay.
you'd be like, hello, and then I'll say, hi, is this Andrew? And you'd be like, yeah, this is Andrew.
Perfect.
See what I'm saying? It sounds a little more
Perfect.
Yeah. All right. So we
This
got a
is
plan.
good.
We
This
got
is
a
good.
plan.
We got a plan.
Yeah. This
That's
is
all we
Andrew.
got for Dear John this week. But one other
And
thing.
then you have to say something that catches attention. So you'll be like, yeah, this is Andrew, and then you like look back at your phone like, that guy just told me to go fuck myself. Like, say something like that. So
I love that.
you stick out in his head, be like, that was so weird. That guy just asked me if I was still selling my cat. Like something.
That guy said he hates people named Andrew. He said he hated me.
Some guy wants to talk to you and asks if you know my name.
Your face was perfect for that. All right, so that's all that we got for Dear John. I think we're making progress. I like this idea. This is good. So we're cooking with gas. One thing I did want to
Bill,
say.
if I got to grab another water. Can you just tell this guy what my name is?
It's like I'm busy. I have stuff to do. No, one thing I did want to say real quick is last episode we had our first ever interview. If you haven't
Yes.
seen it yet, check it out. We interviewed Eric's cousin. She's a former one karate in the world at her youth level, is the female.
Number one karate artist in the world at one point.
She also was a
her
skydiver for
age
the
group.
Yukon team and is an all-around badass and a really cool person.
Yep.
She did make us aware that one of her very close friends and
Her roommate.
roommates,
Yep.
her roommate, got in a work accident, and she said that he has a GoFundMe. So it is Pray for Joey Ramirez. We'll put a link in the
Right here, we'll
description.
put a link.
Yeah, right here.
And we, I believe there was a link on the last one. Yeah,
There
he had
was.
a terrible, terrible work accident. It's going to have extensive recovery time and surgeries. So
Every penny
Yeah.
counts, as she said. So if
Yep.
you guys can consider doing that, that'd be much appreciated from the Bald with Glasses fam.
Yes. So we will sign out for this episode. So a little setup for next episode.
Set it up.
We got a very good challenge in store for us.
I'm nervous. Eric's picking it.
And then following that, sometime this upcoming week, we got another good interview lined up, but we'll talk a little bit more about that in the next episode.
Sounds
All right.
good.
Au revoir.
Later,
Signing
y'all.
off.
Mwah.
Deuces.
All right, so we'll just leave everything on.
Just go real quick. Just lay down and do one of those, and then
He's gonna lay
Am I actually
down.
gonna lay down?
Yeah.
I might just sit in the seat.
Just
No,
sit
do it.
down.
Don't be. No, come on. That's funny. That's a great idea. You have good ideas. We're using them. It'll take 2 seconds.
Is this camera gonna be?
Well, no. We'll watch.
Oh, no,
So
think
I
you
would
can
just like go hit first like this and do one of those. So start on my side.
Okay. Yeah. I'm more comfortable on my left side.
All right, then do that.
whatever you're comfortable with.
Dude, it's gonna be very funny. All right,
Did I look great or what?
You look great.
you look fantastic.
At the
I need this.
end, I might throw in the part where we're like telling him like how to lay, and he's like trying to like move onto it, just at the very end of it.